Ever catch yourself in the C-suite, checking all the boxes, hitting every target, yet feeling completely disconnected from why you started this journey? You're leading with precision, but not with purpose. And that disconnect, it's not only costing you fulfillment, it's costing you the kind of magnetic led leadership that transforms organizations. Welcome to the Power Talks for Remarkable Females. I am Helena de Munk, your advocate for dismantling the inner barriers that keep brilliant women playing small. And here is what I've learned after guiding hundreds of high achievers. Your deepest purpose is not separate from your power, it is your power. And today we are having a conversation, the conversation that most leadership development completely misses: how to weaponize your purpose without losing your edge. So, welcome when you are here live. Please join us in the chat. Share your questions, your feedback, your opinions. We will be very happy to integrate it. If you are watching or listening to the replay, do the same. Put your comments, your feedback, your questions in the chat. We will monitor it and we will get back to you. And so, meet my co host, Melissa for Shackelford, a woman who refused to choose between profit and purpose. Over 20 years, she climbed to the top at healthcare giants as Optum and Cigna, and then did something radical. She walked away to prove that marketing could heal instead of manipulate. Her Amazon #1 bestseller, Harnessing Purpose, isn't theory but a battle plan. And through Shackelford strategies, she's helping brands generate both revenue and real impact. Melissa, welcome. I am so happy to have you here. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm great. And thank you for having me, Helena. I just think what you do is you really walk the walk. You don't just talk to talk about supporting women on their journey. So I'm grateful to have this conversation with you.
Hey, you do the same. It's so good to be able to co create. I love co creating with other female entrepreneurs because it is, as I said just before we started the live, there's an energy that really emerges and that co creates something absolutely unique when we are intentionally sharing our knowledge and serving our audiences. So I'm really honored to have you here. And in the preparation, you said something that stopped me cold. Purpose is a leadership tool, not luxury. So, when did that shift from nice to have to non negotiable? And how did it fundamentally rewire the way that you showed up as a leader?
It's such a great topic. I feel like, yes, we can talk about this for an hour or more because it's
Absolutely.
so important. And I think I've been really lucky through my career to work for a number of very mission driven organizations. And even if they weren't outwardly mission driven, I was able to find that purpose and mission myself through the people that I was working with. And I really believe it all comes down to really your purpose, your vision, and your values. And that can be for
Mhm.
yourself or for the organization that you work for. Purpose is really your reason for being, and vision is where you're going, and values are really how you behave along the way. And so when I think about myself as a leader or the organizations that I've led marketing for or the clients that I help along the way, I think about really understanding my own purpose, being my reason for being, what gets me excited, what gets me up in the morning, but also an organization's purpose. What do they stand for beyond profits?
Sometimes I have the feeling that mission and purpose at an organizational level is something they put on paper in the frames at the wall and in their marketing campaigns, but it's not really lived.